Right now, there's a line of hundreds of people waiting for their chance to weigh in on the future of the RFK Stadium in D.C. So thank you for being with us. I'm Leslie Foster. The council is, of course, weighing a $3.7 billion redevelopment plan that would bring in a new Commanders Stadium. And we've brought you this hearing live all day long on WUSA 9+, and you can see that meeting going on right now in the box at the bottom of your screen. Tonight, though, my co-anchor Lorenzo Hall is inside the Wilson building. And Zoe, I know you've talked with people throughout the day. What are you hearing?
Yeah, you know, we are hearing a lot here today, Les. Testimony began shortly after 11 o'clock today, and we are approaching 4 o'clock, and we are now on speaker 160, so we still have a long way to go. But a lot of people, they want to make sure they are heard because, yes, we know this is a big deal. We know some people say, yes, they want this stadium, the Commanders, to return to D.C. no matter the cost. But you also hear from people who say, you know, no, they don't want taxpayer dollars, public funds to be used for this NFL stadium. We're talking about more than $1.1 billion. So listen to some of the people we spoke with earlier today.
We think there needs to be a better financial deal, number one. Number two, we think there needs to be stronger commitments for affordable housing. We think transportation needs to be improved, parking needs to be reduced, and the transportation needs to be dealt with, including likely a new metro stop on the corner of near Oklahoma and Benning Road.
I think that the stadium deal will bring inclusivity to this city. It will help with jobs. It will help with kids being able to see something that they've never seen before, because a lot of these kids now weren't even around with RFK. So it means a lot to this city as far as economic development.
Today, this is all about the people. So far, we've heard from the Commanders, we've heard from city leaders, but again, today is about the people. Tomorrow, there's another hearing. That one is for Commanders leadership and D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser as well. I want to bring in our Rafael Sanchez-Cruz, who's been covering this issue for some time now. And Rafa, let us know, where do things stand right now? You've been listening into this hearing from the very beginning.
Yeah, so I think what stands out a lot today is that, one, the nostalgia that a lot of people here in D.C. have for the team, but also, I think it's not so much of a yes or no, but also a conversation of what's a better deal for D.C. That's a lot of what we're hearing today. And they're really pressuring the council members today to have some of these things that they're proposing, like better environmental protections or perhaps better labor agreements, and get those on paper with the Commanders before Friday's vote.
This hearing concerns Bill 26-288.
More than 500 people signed up to give their input on the RFK Stadium deal.
I speak in support of Mayor Bowser's plan for the RFK Stadium site.
There are those who say it's a no-brainer.
But I really would like to see my team back here so I can continue to support my team in my city where I was born and raised and where I grew up.
It brings hope, it brings historic investment, and it brings generational opportunity. Let's not miss this moment. Let's not fumble the ball.
On the D.C. Council, opinions are also mixed.
So far, it feels like this has been put together with the Commanders who've been calling all the plays. And if we're going to do this, D.C. has to make the decisions. D.C. has to call the plays.
Some still don't see how investing taxpayer dollars is the right call.
It's unfortunate that something so positive for so many residents, the Commanders returning to the district, is entwined with an enormous corporate subsidy.
The opportunity costs to D.C. of this stadium and real estate giveaway far outweigh the benefits to the people of D.C.
And then there are those who want a better deal.
As much as I love my team, I love my city, I do believe that if we don't get this right, our community is going to be sold out.
So what's a better deal? For some residents, it's investing in more public transit and less in parking.
We are fighting so that Kingman Park does not become Kingman Parking Lot.
For construction unions, it's about labor agreements.
Specifically, the deal before the council still does not include construction and post-construction labor agreements, specifically for the 2 commercial parcels described in the term sheet.
As a fifth-generation Washingtonian and lifelong Commanders fan, I understand the nostalgia, but I'm not here today as a fan. I'm here as a representative of the people.
Yeah, so two questions stand out right now. Is there still enough time to renegotiate with the commanders? And also, will the commanders address some of these concerns that are being brought up tomorrow when they testify?
Yeah, because we know we have that big vote on Friday, and if this all goes through, we have another vote in mid-September. So a lot to figure out before then.
I'll go back in the hearing room.
All right, we'll see you back here later. Thank you, Rafa. And Les, we'll send it back to you. Coming up in just a few minutes at 4:30, let me tell you, we're going to talk about that $1.1 billion price tag that D.C. would be on the hook for if this does go through, and what that includes.
You know, it's been so fascinating to listen to all of the different perspectives about RFK, and everything sort of comes back to the same thing, and that is centering the needs of the people. And it sounds like different people may have different perspectives, but the one thing that seems to be the connector here is everybody is talking about what does this mean for the people of the District of Columbia. It's an important conversation and one we will be listening to and you will be covering throughout the night. We'll come back to you all in just a little bit. Good to see you both out there. And of course, we're streaming the full hearings right now on WUSA 9+. When you open the WUSA 9+ app for TV, you navigate to that live tile. That lets you watch the hearings uninterrupted. So download WUSA 9 on your TV. You can watch it for free. You can also find it streaming on the WUSA 9 app for your phone.